Welcome to part two. In the previous video was basically part one of my time with Norfolk. Went through the first game, so this is part two of that. It's a second game of the season. We had a home game against Three Rivers, Trois Rivières. I don't know how to say it in French, but it was a 3-3 weekend series. The schedule for me was to play one game. The week was basically just practicing and had a couple coaching lessons through my coaching business, and the two kids that I had lessons with actually had shutouts that weekend, so that was pretty cool to see some kind of success after coaching those kids. But the team doesn't have like social media or anything like that, so there's no content from practice or anything like that. So it's basically me talking and then going into the game and then going into why I'm home right now. My game was 3-0 loss against the Lions. Less shots. First game I got over 40 shots, and then this game I had 25 shots against 26, I think, actually. And obviously the league counted 20 shots, and it's the same thing like I talked in part one. It's, it makes a big difference when the whoever is counting the shots misses that many shots. And now if you look at my stats after two games, officially it says like 87.3 when it actually should be like 89.7, right under 900. I know it's a small sample size too. It's two games. You shouldn't be looking at the same percentage, but then again, guys' careers and jobs are on the line, and that's a 2.5% difference. So if you're American League team right now, looking at my numbers, they might look, well, 87, that's not too good. But if I'm right below 900, like that's just, there's a huge difference in that. But at least, like I said in part one, I'm able to, kind of get the video of the games and then get a realistic number of what it was. They scored early, and it was the same thing as game one. It's just about finding that balance of making the game reads and the game situations, and how aggressive I want to be in certain situations and as fast as I can, compared to being patient and letting the puck come to me. And I don't think I did my best job with that in the first two games, but I didn't play for 9 months, so I just need those game reps and game situations to find that balance of where it works for me. And it was a shot off the face-off. There was a rebound. There, guys going to shoot it. I could have easily just take a nice little controlled push, but I think he's aiming. He's trying to shoot blocker side, and I think like our D gets a stick on it, and then it's like a fumbled shot, and it just of course trickles right through the 5-hole when I'm trying to push over as fast as I can and make a save. I should have just trusted myself, being patient, and just take a little quick power push, everything controlled, as much coverage as I can. Just play it simple. Hindsight is 20/20. If he gets a good shot to the blocker side, I'm making a good push, making a good save, and it's all good. But bounces happen in games, and that's just what we gotta live with. And those were definitely good reminders. All those goals I can learn from and dial it in what I need to do. It was 1-0 for the longest time. Not a whole lot of shots, like I said. And then in the third period, they get a 2-on-1. They shoot, blocker save right into the guy's like hip area. Lucky that didn't bounce right in, but obviously he was trying to get the puck and score right away and trying to reach. Then he throws it back to the front of the net. I'm kind of laying there. It hits me. It's kind of right next to me, and my teammates are yelling, "You got it! You got it!" Like one guy is standing on top of me, and then as you can see in the video, our guy kind of doesn't keep the puck in me. He just kind of takes it and just shoots it away right into their guy. They take it. One guy is standing on top of me, and then they shooting in the empty net. And so that was 2-0. That was kind of late in the third. And then to add to the damage, there's their third goal. I'm going to play the rim. I see their guys coming down the boards. I see our guys on the boards, just trying to make a nice soft safe pass along the boards slowly, and then Our guy tries to get it from the boards. He doesn't get it, goes right to their guy. He comes down quickly. I have to get set, and it's basically there's a guy option for a one-timer. There's a guy coming back door. So, and then the guy comes in and, you know, makes a play and scores a goal. And one of those things where I definitely could have, if it's not like a turnover like that, I could be in better position. I should have had my hands more out, taking away space as I can. And, you know, obviously sucks that those two goals happened at the end like that, and then the game got away from us. One nice thing about being home is I got my espresso machine back. Definitely something that I miss when I'm not home. But it's been about almost a week now that I've been home. And before, I wanted to kind of go over what happened and why I'm home. I figured I needed to calm it down a little bit. Alright, I'll try to keep this quick. But when I made the decision of, okay, I'm gonna have to go play in the East Coast Hockey League, and that weekend I had like 4 teams reach out. Some of them were like, can you come right away and play tomorrow? Which was like probably not the best situation for me to succeed with no practice time going into. And Norfolk has been trying to get me for over a year. It was always more of a long-term plan. I got there, it was more like, you know, playoffs are coming, we need eligible goalies, and, you know, Manitoba is you know, affiliated, so maybe there's a chance there, like, they like you, and we can get you the practice time and get ready for games when you're ready, and, you know, get rolling, because I haven't played in 9 months. And I didn't play my best. That's definitely not my level, and I'm having a growth mindset about it, and I was excited after the first game. I was like, wow, I felt good in certain situations, and then I made some bad mistakes, but that's more like, you know, getting back to the game routine. And same thing with the second game. I was like, okay, like second games now, like I feel that much closer to my level that I can take these lessons that I learned. The mistakes are the ones you learn the most from. And I was like, okay, excited again, like, okay, let's keep building this, continue, and let's get more game reps. But the next day, the team basically gave me an option to get released or go on 14-day IR and injured reserve. I'm not injured, anything like that. I'm completely healthy. That's just how they manage the roster in the ECHL. And I was given like 10 minutes to decide on what I want to do. And I had just gotten there. My family was there. Other than sitting at home, not really skating with anyone, I was in a mix of things, in a groove, in a good spot of practicing and in a routine, and like I didn't want to say no to that, and I've never had to deal with ECHL IR and however it works. So yeah, I decided to stay and do the IR, and then 2 days later they called me that, hey, you know what, like maybe we can't really follow up on our promises, and this might not be the best situation for both of us, so we're just gonna send you home and basically release me. And which obviously came as a shock, because, you know, of what the whole situation was supposed to be. The team sent me flights, flew home the next day, and, you know, obviously told my agents that, hey, like, they sent me home, like, where to now? And they basically had a team that needed a goalie that next weekend to play, and turns out I can't play in the ECHL until my 14-day injured reserve is done. So I am stuck here at home in Minnesota. I can't, you know, get on the ice because there's really nowhere to skate. I've texted John Schiavo a couple times, and, you know, he's been busy, and we might be able to get something done this upcoming week, couple skates, but yeah, basically 2 weeks I can't play or sign with another team which kind of puts a freeze on my season once I just started rolling again. I think the team tried to put a waiver for the league. I called PHPA, which is the Players Association, and they talked to the league, and I think they were just too scared to do anything because it might open up a can of worms down the road. I try to reach out to the league, but I haven't heard anything back. I think it's just unfortunate, you know, being put on this injured reserve and not really knowing what it is, and then you know, being sent home and not able to practice. And then now when my only goal is to play more games and get my season going and shake off that rust, I can't do that, and I'm at home where I can't even skate. But as of today, I think there's another team that is looking to bring me in whenever I'm available to go. So options are there. Obviously, you can imagine I was pretty upset that I was in this position where I can't go anywhere and stuck at home. But that's the way it goes sometimes. But since you stuck around till the end of the video, I have a new mask coming actually today from Apex Mask, and New Jack's Airbrush painted it for me. I'll make a video on it for sure. But yeah, I'm kind of guarding the door of when the mailman comes. And then True wanted to send me another set of gear. They know obviously I've been using my Laval True set for 10 months now. So I definitely need an update on that. So they were great enough to make me a new set of gear. I'll try to get that mask video out as soon as I can, and then maybe I'll post the graphics on that video for a little special benefit. But that's a little career and life update right now. Gonna go work out today at F45, and then hopefully skate a couple times this week, trying to find like stick and puck times here in Minnesota, and bring John, and then trying to have a couple goaltending coaching lessons lined up. So hopefully get those done, and maybe a couple virtual lessons too. So if you're a goalie and you want to do some lessons, I highly recommend those virtual lessons. They're nice and simple and quick. All the goalies have really loved those, so it's been fun to do. We go over game film, or we talk about like career path and mentorship, and even some mental things that a goalie might have to go through, and with my experience of 9 years of pro hockey, that I can hopefully help with. So I have my goaltending Instagram account, so make sure check that out. That's it. I'll fill you guys in as I find a new team.